We're Megan Morgs. We've just spent the past 9 months backpacking our way through Southeast Asia. We're now in Australia and we're ready to embark on our biggest adventure yet. We've bought a converted four-wheel drive and plan to drive a full lap of this incredibly diverse country. We have absolutely no clue how long it's going to take, but that's just part of the fun. Join us today as the adventure continues. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're Megan Morgs, and in today's video, well, we're starting out in Townsville.
We are.
I'm not quite sure where this one will end.
I think that's going to be the theme of this Australia series, so episode 3 now, and we're just sort of like we said in the last episode, we're just heading south really. There's no particular plan, we're just going south. So today we've had actually a really productive day.
Yeah.
So
we've been up since 5:30.
Yeah, so I think with the sleeping in the car, we're going to sort of be in bed early and up early basically. We're going to be sort of like moving with the sun essentially, but yeah, so today we got up, drove to Townsville, and we picked up loads of bits that we needed. So like last night it was just
the pan basically.
We just ruined the pan,
so we had to chuck it because it's got a load of burnt rice on the bottom.
So we went to get some new new pan, then we got some new cutlery. Got this. The audio is probably not so good thanks to all this wind on the beach, but yeah, and then we got some other bits like some mosquito covers for the windows so that we can sleep with the windows down. Just lots of bits like that. We've been productive. But yeah, we're in Townsville now. There's a little beach bit with a swimming area. We're just kind of going to work out what we want to do.
Yeah.
After the beach, we filled up the car with petrol and drove to a nearby gym for a workout and a shower, before then carrying on to our campsite for the night. Good morning. That was a nice little free camp spot we had again last night.
Yeah, it was good.
It was good, so we had it was just like a green space like near a park, probably an old cricket pitch or something like that, but we're heading towards Airlie Beach this morning, so we spent the night just outside of Townsville. But yeah, we had a nice setup, everything's sort of like coming together now. Those mosquito net type things we had for the windows and then keeping the windows open kept us a lot cooler.
Yeah, it was so much better. I got quite cold actually, but I'd rather be cold
and then
when I'm sleeping and put a blanket over me than be too hot, so... Yeah,
so that's ideal. We now know that we'll be alright, because the first night it was just far too hot. But yeah, that's good. We did have a lot of rain again in the night, which is... We didn't really
anticipate.
It's just one of those things, because this time of year up in the north of Queensland it's like their rainy season, but it stopped raining. There's blue skies this morning, so fingers crossed we got a good day. We're heading south towards Airlie Beach because we've got a WHITSUNDAYS day tour tomorrow.
Yeah, so excited. I booked this a while ago because they do book up quick. I booked it through Book Me Oz website because you can get really good deals on there, so definitely have a look. I think we paid just under £80 per person, so it isn't really a budget activity, but for us it's a bit of a can't miss really. So yeah,
and also it's a lot more budget than if we were to go on one of the 2-night sailing tours.
Yeah, so it's really popular to do a multi-day tour where you actually sleep in the Whitsundays on a boat. But for us, obviously, we have just done a lot of sailing in Indonesia. Yeah. So we don't feel like we're going to miss out on the boat experience. So we've just gone for the budget option. Yeah,
we're just going to see it for the day. But like Megan said, we've done the sailing around and stuff when we're in Indonesia. So we'll just save a bit of money by doing this. But then also...
it should be really good though. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, so am I.
Okay, so we are on the road and we are heading south. This morning after breakfast we headed to Anytime Fitness. So Morgan has sorted himself a gym membership, and before 10 AM there's no staff on, so I snuck in for a shower. Which was nice. And we've got about 3 hours left until we get to Airlie Beach.
Yeah, so we might stop off along the way somewhere to have a cup of tea if there's like a nice viewpoint, or I'm not sure. There was on yesterday, we could have a stop off on the way, so fingers crossed. We'll have a nice place to stop off and see something, or if not, we'll go straight.
I'm sure there will be.
Yeah, so, and also in Early Beach there used to be a good free camping spot.
But you had to be self-contained.
Yeah.
And also it's closed at the moment on all the Google Maps reviews. So we've had a look and there's no sort of free camps or donation-based camps nearby. So unfortunately we have had to pay for a campsite.
Mainly just because like we've got a tour basically to the Whitsundays tomorrow morning at 7 AM.
For the full day.
For a
So we
full
won't get
day.
back until like 5 PM. So obviously we'll be quite tired.
And like there is a campsite that's like 40 minutes away from Early Beach, but we don't want to wake up at like
5:30 and then be
Have
driving
that
in the
rush.
dark and things like that. So it just works out best that we pay. We are paying, I think, $35 per night for the both of us. So it's obviously more than what we've paid, but because Early Beach is so touristy, you just have to suck it up in some places.
Yeah, I think as the trip goes as well, we'll probably get a bit more confident with like just turning up to a place and then like asking around, seeing if like, there's anywhere that we can just camp for the night for free. But
I mean, we
this
did
place
Google and like see about free camping spots, and we didn't find anything. But yeah.
So, but also with our Whitsundays tour, we're going to be like going to like swimming in the sea probably and stuff like that.
Yeah, it would be nice to go back to a campsite and be able to shower. Yeah, 100%. So yeah, that's the plan. Heading south, maybe stop off along the way somewhere. So we've got a DIY lunch at Air Park.
Yeah, little picnic.
It's good here. They've got like a driver reviver.
Yeah, it's like a coffee. Like I presume it's a coffee stop basically. But
And you can get a
coffee.
free hot drink, which is really cute. But yeah, we've got some brie and some ham and we're just making some wraps. Nothing fancy, but does the job, and this little guy wants some of Morgan's food.
We'll call it bin chickens. Here in Early Beach.
And it is bloody boiling, so
It is so hot.
we're grateful that there's a swimming pool, which also makes the fact we had to pay a little bit less.
Painful.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is nice. So we're going to go and chill by the pool for a little bit now.
Yeah. Up early and we've just had breakfast and we're heading off for the Zigzag one day Whitsundays tour. Super excited. There's blue skies this morning, which is a good sign. Hopefully we continue to have good weather. Just I feel like it would add to how beautiful it is seeing it in like full sunshine and blue skies. So yeah, this is somewhere that I've been really excited to come. It's obviously a very iconic East Coast activity, so we decided that we had to, you know, pay out for it. I think it's worth the money. I got this, as I mentioned, on BookMe, and we paid about $160 per person, so we did get money off.
Yeah, good discount.
Which is why it's always worth looking on there. But yeah, we're super excited.
Yeah, we're gonna leave our car here, like with the setup, and we're gonna get the bus to like near the port area, just because it works out a lot easier for us.
And you have to like pay for parking and things like that. But yeah, it's like a full day tour, 8 AM till 4 PM I think. So yeah, it should be good. We caught the bus down to the marina and walked along the boardwalk to the meeting place for our tour. We had a short briefing before choosing our stinger suits and getting on the boat to start the day. Getting suited and booted. Nice look, Mug.
Very nice. Give you a 12. I feel like a ballerina in these.
Yeah.
think it technically counts as the Great Barrier Reef, so we can tick that off our snorkeling bucket list. Obviously not the best place to snorkel. I think the best one is if you can go to Cairns and do the day trip there, but I think we're saving the Cairns itinerary for the end of the trip, just after sorting everything out there. But we're on, I think it's
Something Island. We're doing like a 10-minute walk.
Just up to a little viewpoint, I think, and then we're heading over to Whitsunday Island, and then the beach after lunch, just because.
Whitehaven.
To Whitehaven, sorry, yeah. Just because it's best to go to Whitehaven when it's low tide for like the sandbars and stuff like that, so it's a better view.
I mean, even the colour of the water and sand here.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. Island run.
Yeah.
There's like a short 10-minute hike up.
It's a nice little viewpoint.
Strenuous, but yeah, it's a nice little viewpoint.
We're just heading back down now to the boat, and then we're going to head over to Whitehaven. I think we're going to hike up to the viewpoint there, got some lunch there, and then we're going to get on the beach. Where are we, Meg?
We're on the famous Whitehaven beach, and they did tell us one thing, which is pretty cool. It's 7.5 kilometres long.
Yeah, all the way, well, over there and then past where that boat's covering up now.
Yeah, it is lunchtime, so we're going to go have some
had some lunch, so it was like wraps or bread rolls with cheese, ham, and then like a selection of like pasta salad type things, some rice salad. It was pretty good. Definitely full, and there was plenty of food for like everyone to have some. Unfortunately, as you can see behind me, the sort of wind and the swells have really picked up, so we're not able to do the viewpoint hike because we've been waiting basically too long for the boat or something like that, and then the swells would pick up too much, so it'd be really uncomfortable to go back. So we've got to leave Whitehaven Beach, so unfortunately we won't be able to go to the famous lookout point. So Meg's pretty upset about that, just because it was like the main reason that she wanted to come here, to sort of see that particular view, which I can understand it's pretty rubbish, but it is what it is. We're going to head over to a different bay or something like that where the wind isn't as strong, and then it's easier for the boat to be anchored up. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, that's unfortunate, but these things happen, and it's just annoying because I think with these trips, especially like when we're in Australia and things like that, it costs a lot of money to come on the trip, and then you don't get the view that you want, and it's like, or you don't get to do what you want because of the weather. It's kind of like, and we already asked if we could like quickly run up and down to the viewpoint before we need to leave, but they said like no, you can't, like they're keeping everyone together in the same place. And I don't know, just it's one of those ones where, you know, things don't quite go your way, and it's just a bit annoying. But I mean, it's so beautiful here, it's just annoying that we can't do the viewpoint hike. Over on the other side of the main Whitsunday Island at Causeway, I think it is. So this one is basically a bit more sheltered from that wind that we were talking about, was the reason that we couldn't stay on the other side. But we can't access like the viewpoint or anything from here, so we're just going to be chilling out on this beach for the next hour, I think, basically.
It was just frustrating because they said it was like urgent, we had to go, and they gave us half an hour, but they could have given us an extra 10 minutes so that we could do the viewpoint. Like, if it really was urgent, why give us half an hour? We would have had to go straight away. So Yeah, that's frustrating. But
we're here now, so we're just going to chill out for the next hour or so. I mean, it's beautiful weather. It's very hot.
Very lucky with the weather.
Might be too hot. After an hour or so chilling on the beach, it was time for the end of the tour, so we headed back on some very choppy seas to the mainland. We're back now on dry land after a very choppy journey
1
back
hour
from.
journey, yeah.
But we both were feeling fine, so no issues on our part. I think we just got bad luck with boat journeys for whatever reason. Everyone we seem to go on just seems to have choppy seas. But it is what it is. Had a nice day out, the weather's held out for us. It's been quite overcast the past couple of days, so it's nice to have a full day of sunshine.
And also a day not driving as well.
Yes. Yeah, that's good as well. We've got a big day of driving coming up the next 2 days, so yeah, it's nice to have a chill one today. We're going to jump in the pool when we get back and wash all the salt water off us before making some dinner. After a really nice day yesterday, we're now all packed up and ready to head down the coast towards Fraser Island, where we'll catch up with you in the next video. We've got about 10 hours of driving, which we're going to split over the next 2 days, so there's probably not going to be too much going on. But yeah, we really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, make sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one when we'll be exploring Fraser Island.